Welcome to SoFi Stadium, where the World Cup quarterfinals are officially underway. We already know who took the first spot in the Final Four. Yesterday, France methodically dismantled Morocco 2-0 to secure their third straight semi-final appearance. Looking at this selfie of Kylian Mbappé, you're looking at a player in total control. After curling in a second-half strike against Morocco, he now sits alone atop the Golden Boot race with 8 goals. The two teams walking out onto the pitch here in Los Angeles today are fighting for the brutal right to face a rested, dominant French squad that looks nearly impossible to beat. Here we see the starting 11 for Spain. The betting markets have them heavily favored to advance today, and the numbers back it up. They haven't lost a match in 35 games, and they are the only team in this tournament that hasn't conceded a single goal. Goalkeeper Unai Simon, seen shouting instructions here, is currently riding a shutout streak that has stretched past 600 minutes. Their opponents took a very different path to get here. Belgium survived a chaotic run to the quarterfinal, culminating in a 3-2 extra-time thriller against Senegal, where they spent the final minutes clinging on by a thread. For Belgium, the stakes couldn't be higher. This is the final stand for an aging golden generation, led by 34-year-old against a team running on pure knockout stage desperation. To understand how this matchup plays out, we have to look closely at Spain's defensive record. How do you play 6 straight World Cup matches without giving up a single goal? This tactical map shows the reality of their strategy. Spain uses possession as their primary defensive tool. By keeping the ball moving in this wide, continuous loop, they completely starve the opposition of any chance to build an attack. Notice how the blue formation slowly squeezes forward. Because they dominate possession, this rhythm forces the opponent to retreat entirely into their own half, neutralizing their offensive shape. The psychological toll of this system is immense. Opposing players spend nearly 90 minutes chasing shadows, never getting a clean look at the net. Spain doesn't rely on dramatic diving saves. They protect their goal by ensuring you never have the ball long enough to threaten it. Belgium knows exactly what Spain wants to do, but their ability to disrupt it took a massive hit during that chaotic win over Senegal. Looking at this shot of midfielder Amadou Onana, you can see the weight of the moment. He suffered a torn ACL in the last round and is out for the tournament, stripping Belgium of their primary physical engine in the midfield. This diagram shows exactly how Belgium has to adjust without him. They are intentionally abandoning the center of the pitch, collapsing backward into a dense, tightly packed wall right at the edge of their own penalty box. They are going to sit back, absorb Spain's endless passing, and wait. The second they force a mistake, Kevin De Bruyne will look to spring a rapid counterattack in the opposite direction. It's a massive tactical gamble. Belgium is betting their entire World Cup run on surviving intense pressure just long enough to land one clean punch. That sets up a fascinating collision today, Spain meticulously trying to thread a pass through a completely parked Belgian defense. This is where Spanish prodigy Yamal, wearing number 19 here, becomes the critical factor. We have to see if his individual creativity can break down a defensive shell that a passing system alone might not penetrate. If Spain fails to score early, the tension will build. A long, drawn-out, scoreless draw plays exactly into Belgium's hands, because the longer Spain pushes forward looking for an opening, the wider the spaces behind them become. One single misplaced pass gives Belgium exactly the fast break opportunity they need. It turns the entire match into a ticking clock. Either Spain methodically suffocates their opponent again, or Belgium steals a victory in a split-second transition. Make sure to subscribe to Pitch Dossier so you don't miss our upcoming bracket breakdowns, and check out our new short analyzing the best goals of the quarterfinals so far.